Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Ruach Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders over at Great Millstone who do rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this truth and sincerity. The water, we love you. All right, just quick video about Israel. All right, so if you're watching this and you're so-called Black, Native American, or Latino man or woman, you are a Hebrew Israelite. You're not black, you're not Latino, and you're not Native American. Alright? Those are not real names. Those are names given to you by Esau, which is a so-called white man. Biblically, every nation on earth has a name in the Bible. Esau is a so-called white man. If you read the story of Jacob and Esau, you'll know that. Alright? Because Esau came out red, which the word Esau goes back to Adawam, which means red, right? It's his name was Esau first, but it translates into Adawam, which means red. Okay, so just to be edified completely, go to YouTube and look up Great Millstone to be completely edified. All right, the apostles and elders over at Great Millstone have been teaching the word for about well over 25 to 30 years. All right, they've been teaching Israel that they're Israelites, not black, not Latino, and not Native Americans. You're Israelite. Slakia. They also been teaching that Esau is a so-called white man, and they've been teaching that the mark of the beast, the RFID microchip, to soon come. They've been speaking about race wars to come. They've been speaking about World War III to come. Okay, earthquakes and people getting their guns taken away, which is happening right now. All right, because this Florida school shooting is going to set up that martial law. People are going to get their guns taken away, and they're not going to want to get them taken away willingly, right? So what's going to happen? All chaos is going to break loose, all right? And then they're going to have to come and restore order, which on the back of the dollar bill. That's why you have order. You know what? I can't. You know what? I got a dollar bill around somewhere. I'm taking my pocket really quick just to get that. It's Novus Ordo Seclorum. That one actually means New World Order. Oh wait, if you look it up in the Latin, there's it's on the dollar bill somewhere, and it talks about order out of chaos. So do some research. Just YouTube or Google Illuminati symbols on the dollar bill. Because you see here, you got the pyramid with the all-seeing eye, and then the eagle with holding the arrows. You got to understand why Esau puts symbols on their money. For one thing, like, why do they do that? Those symbols they mean something. People are ignorant. It's not coincidence that there's symbols on the dollar bill. It's not coincidence that there's so many school shootings, right? Or like the Las Vegas, all these shootings only happening here in America, not anywhere else in the world. There's no coincidence, man. People need to wake up, man. If you're a so-called Black, Native American, or Latino man or woman, go to YouTube and look up Great Millstone, man. These are not coincidences. These brothers have been speaking about this for over 25 to 30 years, man. All right. But the reason for this video is I want to talk to you about you Israelites who you so hard on this African shit. You're not African, all right? Africans are part of the Hamitic. They're part of Ham. All right, you're an Israelite. If you're a so-called black man, you're a part of Judah, Benjamin, or Levi. You're not a part of Africa. You're not African. Africans don't even fucking look like us, man. All right, they don't act like us, don't talk like, don't smell like us. Like, y'all off, man. All right, but you guys going so hard about this movie that came out. It's called Black Panther, right? So the whole nation wants to go all bonkers because they gave you a superhero. Like, that's nothing to be proud about. We have a whole royal bloodline, a whole heritage that they stole from us, and they give you a fake. They give you a fucking comic book character, and you people, you lose your shit, man. So I'm gonna read a couple comments that just kind of pissed me off and made me want to do this video today. So there's an article on Facebook It says white folks are going out of their way to discredit Black Panther with discussing fake tweets and other tactics. Let's read some of the comments on this article by you fucking black people, which is you Israelites, you so-called black people, because you're not black. All right, the word black means like evil. You know what I'm saying? Just go to dictionary.com. Look up these things. Black means evil, without light, unpure, dirty, filthy, like all these words, and you call yourself black. It's fucking retarded. My skin color is a derivative of brown. It's not black. So stop calling yourself black, man. All right. Stop taking the white man's doctrine. All right. We're going to get into that with these scriptures, but first I'm going to put these comments out here. So this one comment says this, and it's a so-called black woman too, the worst of a kind. This is the scariest thing when we come together, even over fictional characters. Imagine what would scare them if we came together for real. Yes, imagine what's to come when we actually find out who we are in Yahweh Shai, which who the world calls Jesus Christ. That's his real name. His name can't be Jesus Christ because the letter J wasn't made until the 1600s. So what were they calling him before then? Because the letter J was invented in 1634. So what's his real name? It's not Jesus. His name is Yahweh Shai. The Father's name is Yahweh. All right, and when he comes back, yeah, we're gonna scare the shit out of them. They're gonna die just by being afraid, man. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna be in chains. They're going to go into slavery. All right, let's get that. They're going into slavery, ladies. So you talking about imagine when we come together for real. We are, and you people want to come together for a movie. And Yahweh Shai, man, when he comes back, you people he's not gonna be like, oh yeah, you Africans, because Yahweh Shai is the king of Judah. All right, he's the king of the Israelites, but he's the king. He's from the tribe of Judah. That's why they call him the king of the Jews, which the real Jews are black. And I'm gonna get that right after this scripture. It says, Revelations 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed by the sword, right, or with the sword. So that's talking about who? So-called white people. Why? Because they led us into captivity. So guess what? They're going to be going into captivity. They've killed us with the sword, which is police officers out there shooting down unarmed black, so-called black men, right? Emmett Till, right? All these different ways they've hung so-called black men for years. Even to this day, they're hanging so-called black men. I was a kid, and I was going to a school where a kid was hung. A so-called black kid was hung in the woods behind the school where I went to school at, like in the woods. Come on, man. Hey, man, Esau got to be destroyed, man. Right? But we said what we talked about he's the king of the Jews, right? Yahweh Shai, who the world calls Yahweh, Jesus Christ, ignorantly is the king of the Jews, right? Okay, so let's get that. It says here, this is Jeremiah 14 verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. Now who's Judah? The Jews, right? That's where you get the word Jew from. And they mourneth. So-called black people are the only people that's mourning right now, along with the rest of Israel, because we're all in desolate areas. We're all in ghettos. We're poor. Look at the so-called Native Americans. Drunk, suicide rate is on a high. They're overdosing on drugs. All these they're putting these little reservations, and these reservations are horrible conditions, man. But it says Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem going up. And that's not talking about the streets being black, because back then there were no streets that were black, right? It's talking about the darkness of the dirt, right? Because what was Adam made of? The ground, right? So yeah, I gotta put two and two together, man. Right? And Yahweh Shai, right, is what color? Let's find out. It's lucky about my phone. That's somebody texting me. I'm supposed to be meeting somebody right now. I will be meeting her in a little bit after I do this video. She's gonna have to either wait or see her another day. When it comes to this truth is first, man. The spirit was on me to do this, so Lord willing, Abaratazah, man. You know, uh, you know, I pay attention to the spirit because I'm trying to be more spiritual nowadays. All right, so like it. So yeah, Revelations 13, verse. Where am I at? So like it. No, Revelations 1, verse 13. How could I forget that? And in the midst of seven candlesticks, which is the seven churches, one like unto the Son of Man, right? Son of Man, which is Yahushua. The world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, clothed with a garment down to the foot and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace, and his voice the sound of many waters. He had a powerful voice. So if the man was he was dark. He was dark color. He wasn't a so-called white man. He had white woolly hair. All right, Caesar Borgia, which is his name, the guy you call Jesus Christ, he has long, stringly, dirty ass blonde brown hair or whatever you guys know. So that's not. So Jesus Christ is the king of the Jews. His name is Yahushua. The Jews are black. We just went over that, right? So obviously, somebody's lying, man. Obviously somebody's lying. All right, and then here's another one. That's why they sabotage birth of a nation, afraid they'd wake the sleeping lion. So the people know that they sabotaged us, but they need to know that they're Israel. Now this guy talking about the sleeping lion. Actually, I know who this guy is actually. Which is funny because at first I didn't until I just read it just now. That's the spirit to actually have me look at the name. I know who that guy is. I think he's a part of another camp, or maybe he watches videos. But Facebook isn't really your platform too much. Try to more so do your videos and go out on the highways and byways. But hey man, we're not even about waking up Jake right now. We're about waking up the elect of Israel. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So Abaratazah, I'm a part of the elect. Abaratazah, Abaratazah, you brothers are part of the elect that's out there watching this video. Abaratazah, you brothers were edified. Just a couple of scriptures because just show people, man, the ignorance, man. Jake is going so hard about this movie, man. Like it's a real insult to be had here when you see this video. This movie, and like to understand the concept of why they gave us this video. Movie. Why they give us what they give you people Black History Month, shit like that. Your little praises here and there, and then they're still shooting you down in the fucking streets, man. But Abaratazah, people are edified. I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rachel Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders over at Great Millstone who do well. We love you. We appreciate you so much. All right. Peace and salutations to the elect out there pushing this truth and sincerity. With the water, we love you and we appreciate you as well. All right. Shalom.